I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Travel with Rick. Well, it's that time of year again. Time to reminisce, John.
Yep.
You're on this side of the camera again. I like that.
I am. I'm excited. I love being here. Good to
have
be
you here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Good to have all you guys here, you know, and this time of year, like I said, it's time to look back and kind of think about where we've been, and of course we're going to talk about where we're going.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great new year on Travel with Rick.
It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We had a great year last year.
We really did. 2014 was a great year. What were some of your highlights?
Oh gosh. My first highlight have to be checking off going to New Orleans.
New Orleans! I love New Orleans. I picked up a little bit of the accent.
Nolans.
Yeah,
it was great. Had a great time. Never been. Rick and we've been talking about having these ideas of doing these road trips.
Yeah, the road trips, man.
So
awesome.
We went down to New Orleans for the New Orleans Food and Wine Festival, and they took such great care of us.
They were awesome. They were awesome. I think we should go back.
Definitely, we should go back.
I love New Orleans. I loved everything about New Orleans. I love the food. I love the people. I loved just everything about it. I love the swamps. Remember that swamp tour we took?
Dude, that swamp tour was insane with the guy putting the marshmallows out and the alligator coming, 5-6 feet out of the water to get it.
That was pretty cool.
My worst memory was on that trip. I don't know if you remember the wild hog.
Oh yeah, he almost came in the boat.
Yeah, yeah. I was sitting on the front end of the boat videotaping, and this hog comes in. And, I'm sure you're watching the video of it now. It looked cool. It looked, like you want to pet it. But that thing was huge. I mean, I'm a big dude, and that scared me. That was a big pig.
I thought he was coming in there. We had a great guy. That was an awesome day. That was a really fun tour that you set up for us there. Had a great time. Oh, we didn't talk about where we're at.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. This is still going on. You guys are going to see more about this. In case you're wondering where we're at, we're outside of an RV. It's a little chilly here in December when we're filming this, but we're at Fort Wilderness Campground. Another one of the great cool things that we got to do in 2014 that I guess you haven't seen yet. So you're going to be seeing that coming up real soon. Our little trip here to Fort Wilderness. Big shout out to our friends at Meacham's RV. Yeah, there's a shameless plug for you guys. But so many people throughout the year take such good care of us, right?
Yeah, we've been very blessed.
Think about my good friend John Jaworski down in Key West. We went to see him.
Another bucket list item.
That was an epic trip down there. It was going down to Key West, spending some time with John. He introduced us to some great people like David Sloan.
Oh yeah, going on the ghost hunt. We featured him on Halloween. That was interesting. It's creepy and cool.
Creepy.
Very creepy.
Kind of creepy.
It's
kind of creepy. I was a little freaked out that night. Yeah,
there was
awesome. We showed that to you guys on Halloween. I thought that was kind of fitting, right?
That was fit perfectly. There was footage that we didn't get. It's not that we didn't get really good footage. We just didn't get footage that you could see what we were seeing. There was some video cameras going on while we were in that the church theater.
Yeah.
That showed glowing orbs flying all over the place. It was creepy, and it wasn't dust, and I don't know how to explain it.
I can't explain it. I don't want to explain it. But yeah, so we met David. We also met Tim Glancy. Now he was cool.
Tim was awesome.
Tim was so awesome.
1 degree to Jimmy Buffett.
One step closer to Jimmy Buffett. He actually worked with Buffett for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Produced all of his like pre-show antics and stuff, and helped Buffett out on tour a lot.
The magic tricks.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, did the magic stuff and all that. That was awesome. Shoot T-shirts out into the audience too.
It was cool to hear those stories.
Oh, yeah, some great stories. Yeah, that really excites me. And I understand we're going back to Key West this year.
I believe that we are. Looking forward to that.
Little spoiler alert there. We're going to try to get Tim to take us on a Tales of Margaritaville tour that he does. It's like specific to him. It's something he does. Takes folks around Key West and shows them all the old haunts of Jimmy Buffett when he first showed up in Key West, and then later things that they did there.
Right.
We actually saw Buffett's studio. Remember that?
Yeah, we didn't realize it, but we were walking past Buffett's studio a couple of times.
Checked in there on Foursquare.
We did, actually. And I actually made Rick touch the doorknob, and I think I still have that photo that I'm sharing right now.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Boy, we had some good food in New Orleans and Key West, right?
Geez,
Let's get back to New Orleans, man. Remember Willie Mays? Fried chicken.
If you haven't made that pilgrimage, you have to. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, and then one of your highlights I know was Bourbon House.
Oh,
right?
Bourbon House, and I love bourbon, but the food was incredible. The service was awesome. They had that oyster bar where they were shucking oysters. I mean, right there, you order them and boom, 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 boom. They just put them right in front of you. It was just, if you're an oyster person, that's.
Remember that little place we had breakfast one morning? You know, we had the eggs over the biscuits and the gravy. I think it was the day we went and did the swamp tour.
Yeah.
Biscuits and eggs.
Yeah, the diner thing.
Yeah, the little diner thing. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
We found a lot of good food in New Orleans. We really did.
And there was one meal that we didn't have, though.
Yeah, we found out that even on Travel with Rick, you got to have pants to get in some places. You know, we don't have that much clout. One of our goals was to eat at Commander's Palace, and we found we did the walk. We made the walk. You know,
we made the walk of shame. Actually, we walked all the way from was it our hotel? Yeah,
very far.
Couple of
no,
miles.
we remember we were in the in like the farmers market district because we'd just gotten off the bus from the tour,
and we decided to walk from there.
Yeah, we were going to go to Commander's Palace. And so we walked from there. It was a little closer than straight from our hotel.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
The piece of advice would be, if you're going to Commander's Palace, dress up and get a taxi.
Because it's in a great area. It's in the Garden District. It's in a great area, but you know, from where we were staying off of Bourbon Street, it's a little bit of a hike.
Little bit of a hike.
But you know, Samantha Brown told us that we should take walks. We also saw Samantha Brown this year and got some good tips from her, good travel tips, and one of those was go out and take walks. So we really heeded that one in New Orleans, didn't we?
But the silver lining to that was we walked up to a couple of people who were locals, and we said we were hungry, we want lunch, and where would you go? And they pointed us to this place where we had two of the best po' boys. Remember that?
Yeah, those po' boys were great. They were really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of my highlights, one morning, remember when we had Cafe Du Monde for the beignets?
Yes, where the coffee is strong at the Cafe Du Monde.
Yeah, coffee's always strong at Cafe Du Monde.
Yes, we had orders of beignets and 17 pounds of sugar. And we got lucky too.
Yeah.
Because the line, when we got done eating, the line was way long. We got very lucky.
And our big tip about Cafe Du Monde, make sure you bring cash. They don't take any credit cards.
No
American Express there. You know, cash only. Yeah, Cafe Du Monde was cool. So let's get back to Key West. You mentioned Blue Heaven.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. Ricky's Blue Heaven.
Yeah.
We had the BLT. They call it Eggs Benedict.
Yep.
Yeah, there, which was bacon, lobster, and tomato.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was pretty good.
That was good. That both times we actually went there twice, and both times were amazing. It
was really, really good. Actually, we're planning a couple trips to Key West for you this year. I know we're jumping around a bit, telling you where we've been and where we're going a bit, letting some of it out. We still got lots more to tell you about where we're going.
Right.
But we're definitely going back to Key West, and we're going to be adding some personality to this trip.
Yeah, lots. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be more than just John and I on this road trip. You'll have to wait and see who's coming, but you know him. You've seen him before.
Yep.
And speaking of food and wine, we had a good time at Food and Wine this year.
Had a great time at Food and Wine.
Yeah.
Had a great time. We did the Friday episodes. We did a little different.
Yeah. What did y'all think about that?
Yeah.
You know, I think I like the 31 days. I think we should go back to 31 days.
I agree.
But yeah, I enjoyed Food and Wine. Food and Wine at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival is like none other. The wine and food experience in New Orleans was crazy.
Right.
We met a celebrity there.
He's
all over the Walmart commercials now, man.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson.
Yeah. So we got photobombed this year by Anthony Anderson in New Orleans. Speaking of skipping around a bit, that was kind of funny. But yeah, the wine and food experience in New Orleans was awesome. But I tell you, there's just nothing like the Epcot one. 53 whole days this year. What's it going to be like in 2015? Who knows? But we're definitely going to be taking you there, and I promise you. Well, I can't promise you. I shouldn't promise you, but we're going to do our best. We're shooting a goal to do 31 days there again. Go back to the way we did it in 2013. Let me know if that's what you'd like to see. I think that's what I'd like to see. We're going to cover a booth a day. Take the whole month of October again.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And Chef Jens, if you're listening, sorry.
Yeah.
Please help Singapore not stink.
Singapore. Stay home. Stay home.
Yeah.
We'll come. We'll go to the Food and Wine Festival. You stay home.
Yeah. How about a different booth?
Yeah. Or bring some new food. You know,
Yeah.
chicken shouldn't be gray.
It should not be gray.
It shouldn't be.
I believe that with all my heart.
Hashtag chicken shouldn't be gray. Yeah. And we had a lot of hot dogs this year. We did.
We had a few hot dogs.
Hashtag meat and tube form.
Meat and
Yeah,
tube form.
that's become one of ours now. Yeah,
Yep.
we own that one. And I hear tell that there might be a world's greatest hot dog episode coming
Yes, there
in
might.
2015.
There might be, from a certain place that we just fell in love with in Key West.
Key West. Island dogs, speaking of great food. Yeah, loved island dogs. I truly believe of all the hot dogs I've had and all the hot doggeries around the world,
Wow.
that's one of the best.
That's a statement, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
For
the
him
best.
to say that, that's huge.
Yeah, so we're going to stage the world's greatest hot dog in 2015. And so we're going to show you all of our favorites and then show you the one that reigns supreme.
Mm.
Yeah.
I hope I'm there.
The dog.
I'm kind of hungry. That sounds
reigns
great.
supreme. So yeah, who knows? It might be in Hawaii. It might be in Orlando. Might be in Key West. You'll find out here in 2015 for sure. All right, so yeah, Food and Wine Festival was awesome at Epcot. Loved it. Loved seeing Robert Irvine there. Tony and I went back for another dose of what they're calling kitchen memories now. With Robert Irvine was really, really awesome. It's kind of become a tradition that we do every year and hang out with Chef Irvine there. It was pretty cool. That was awesome. What were some of the other highlights from the Food and Wine Festival? Man,
Oh
the
my
food
gosh,
was great.
the food was
so
incredible.
good.
We got to do the pre-event, I think, in July.
Yeah,
that was
the Tables
really
in
neat.
Wonderland event. That was awesome.
I think of the festival, I think Puerto Rico was an incredible addition to the festival. I think Puerto Rico was great.
And they just had a great marketplace.
Yeah,
Their
they
marketplace
did.
was really cool.
They did. They had a great place there. You know, I love Canada. I know they've been there forever, but I thought the fish there was incredible. Of course, the filet was great.
And the soup. Man,
the soup.
It's a little chilly
Yeah.
out here. I could go for some of that cheddar cheese soup
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, France knocked it out of the park this year.
That Gruyere cheese and
Oh.
mushroom thing was awesome.
I don't know if you know this. When we were filming that day, we got done and we were heading over to shoot Ireland. I think I was on the phone with my wife saying, "We are coming back this weekend, and you have got to try this. It's that good."
Well, it's good.
And it did not disappoint. And then my favorite thing is, again, the France booth was their passion fruit and vodka and citron. It was an amazing frozen concoction. We can talk about adult libations. We make them at home now. They're so good.
Really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
really good. So I thought the festival was great, and the kimchi dog. Speaking of hot dogs,
And the pork belly.
the pork belly was the same.
Awesome. That was really, really good. Yeah. So, and you know, one of the things that we did, I think we did it pretty good during Food and Wine Festival. We got busy. You know, we're busy. This year the festival was a little weird for me because we were traveling so much pre-festival, even during the festival. You know, it felt really rushed this year getting there because Leslie and I did that amazing transatlantic cruise all the way from Barcelona, Spain to San Juan, Puerto Rico while the Food and Wine Festival was beginning.
Yeah.
We didn't get off the ship until the 20th, I think, and the Food and Wine Festival began on the 19th. Then I had to go to California for a few days. And so we didn't even make it to the festival till, I think, the second week?
Yeah,
Something like that?
Second week.
Yeah. But, yeah, we did that amazing cruise. Which, talking about great food, we'll get back to that. But, yeah, it felt a little weird. So, you know, I just think just the rushness of it was kind of a thing for us, but I think we covered it well. But I think what we did really well was we took it to social media. You guys hung out with us on Facebook, you know,
Yeah.
and you did those amazing photos of the food,
Yep,
which
thanks.
we put up on Facebook, and you guys really commented and I think followed along with us. It was so cool meeting everybody this year.
Yeah, you met a lot of people.
Yeah, and we were able to post the pictures on Facebook.
Yeah,
So
that's
again,
cool.
taking it to social media was, you know, it wasn't just the videos, it wasn't just the blog, it wasn't just the site this year. We took it to Instagram and we took it to Facebook and everything. And we're going to keep doing that. I mean, that's what we say in the close is, you know, check us out over on Facebook because that's where we're telling you what we're doing and
Yeah.
and where we're going and stuff.
And
you
it's
know?
really cool because, you know, obviously it's travel with Rick, but the one thing about social media that really is awesome is the community of people that because of your passion for travel and because you like Rick and you love watching videos, you've kind of become this whole little group of people that just love to talk and share stories. And when you meet each other in the parks, that was really cool because we had people that knew the guests and were really excited about meeting the guests that we had and excited about meeting Rick.
Right.
And it was just really cool, the community that's built up over there. So I'm really happy to be a part of that. And kudos to you guys for that.
Well, we got friends on that side of the camera. I got friends on this side of the camera. So those friends met these friends, and we all just became one big community of friends. It was pretty cool.
It was awesome.
It was
really
awesome.
Cool.
It was awesome. Well, let's get back to that transatlantic crossing. Man, that was so cool. Leslie and I flew to Barcelona, Spain, spent a couple of days there, and then we took the the Disney Magic. That was really nice.
Reimagined Disney Magic.
Reimagined Disney Magic, which you and I sailed on in, what, January?
Yeah,
right?
we got a couple of days out there and saw it, so it must have been great.
Yeah, so that was really cool. Got to be Iron Man. I am Iron Man. You know, that was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
You know, they have actually a whole virtual, kind of like the thing that they do in Disneyland, where you can see the different stages of the Iron Man suit. You know, you're probably more into this movie than I.
Yeah, it's virtual. It's a virtual reality where you stand there and the suit flies. Instead of flying to Tony Stark, it flies onto you, and you can control the suit virtually.
Yeah, I got to do that and shot a little video of that. I don't know if we ever included that video in anything, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet to do that, and just the shit was wonderful. Having that many sea days, I think we had a total of 9 sea days. You know, we had some great ports in Spain. We went to Malaga, Spain. We also went to Tenerife in the Canary Islands, which was just so cool. Had some amazing wine there. Visited a winery in Tenerife and spent a day there. It was just really cool. Had so many great tapas. That's the thing about Spain is the food, the tapas.
Right.
Because if you'll sit and order wine in a tapas bar, they'll keep bringing you tapas. Order a glass of wine, calamari shows up. Order another glass of wine, you get bread and cheese and olive oil and stuff. Order another glass of wine, shrimp shows up.
Wow.
It's just great. You can follow a trend here.
Yeah,
right?
I can see.
Lots of wine, lots of
food.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really cool. Yeah, we loved everything about that trip. Again, hanging out with some of our friends on the ship. We had a couple of staterooms that sailed with us there. That's something we should think more about doing. Taking you guys from that side of the camera onto trips with us. Let us know if that's something you would do. We've got a couple of trips that we'll be telling you about, you know, opportunities really to sail with us and hang out with us. You know, imagine just a big group of us in New Orleans. Wouldn't that be off the hook?
That would be
in Key West,
incredible.
you know, we could probably just get like a whole floor in a hotel in
That'd
Key
be
West,
awesome.
man,
And
you know?
I know that you guys comment all the time about how much fun that it looks like we're having with Rick. You
We do.
imagine having fun with Rick.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be great. And you guys should definitely let us know in the comments or on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you are on social media.
That's
let
what
us
we'll
know.
do. Yeah.
We'd love to know
to hear from you. Yeah. And you guys, you know, one thing about the comments, I think taking it to social media, comments have kind of dropped off a bit. But, you know, we love to hear from your comments, you know, on the blog and as well. And like always, still like oxygen to me, still read them, whether it's on Facebook or on the blog, YouTube, wherever you put them. You know, we really dig it. We really do. Yeah, that was an amazing cruise. We ended up in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then, like I said, we flew to Orlando, got on another plane, flew to California, spent a few days out there at Disneyland, one of my favorite places in the world, obviously. Just love Disneyland. Yeah,
Disneyland's
so cool.
amazing. Speaking of Disneyland, one of the things about that you and what Leslie have been bringing in is the Run Disney stuff. And you guys just came back from the Avengers stuff. I'm so proud of watching you do these races and just watching Leslie just keep
amazing,
personal records, PRs we call them.
Yeah.
She's amazing. But it's been really cool to see like Tower of Terror and Avengers and Wine and Dine, and you know, to see the people that we normally see like Food and Wine in a different light, and their passion for running. And we've been able to bring in Carrie Briniak and Donna from the Kingdom Magic side.
Yeah,
so that's been really cool.
And even have friends from Disney. You know, my friend Mo, who was a server at California Grill, and Chef Brian from California Grill, both big runners.
Right.
You know, Chef Brian, I think he won the Tower of Terror race. I think he was like the winner of it. You know,
really?
The guy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So just amazing runners and friends that you make out there. Yeah, so it's a whole community. You realize I ran 3 half marathons in 1 month?
Yeah.
In the month of November, we ran Wine and Dine, Avengers, and then we ran the Space Coast, which is not a Disney race, but it's in Cocoa Beach.
Right.
We ran the Space Coast half marathon.
Yeah.
So my wife is really, I chase her. That's what I do. You know.
She's fast.
She is.
She's fast.
That's really about all I can do is chase her, and thankfully she waits for me at the end.
Right.
You know, and then we go get something to eat, which is what you should do. But yeah, amazing cruise, amazing time in Disneyland, and then back to Food and Wine. So Anything we missed? What was some of
there's
the
a
other
ton of really
highlights,
great
man?
stuff.
2014.
We cannot not talk about Disney and not talk about the new Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Amazing that we got to bring you guys there. Did you see that ride through? If you didn't, if you've ridden it yet, if you haven't ridden it yet, you got to go check out that ride through. You did an amazing job on that
Thanks,
video.
I appreciate
by the way.
that.
It's one
Disney
of my
helped
favorite
out.
videos of the whole year that we did.
Yeah, Disney took great care of us and let us do some things that we haven't been able to do before, and that was really cool. And then a few weeks later, we were down the road a ways at Universal and got to be a part of the Diagon Alley opening at Harry Potter's Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yeah, that was cool.
Insane.
That was really, really cool. Have you guys have been to Diagon Alley and ridden the train from Diagon Alley or from London town over to the Wizarding World, Hogsmeade? So awesome, such a cool train ride. And then that Gringotts,
Escape from
bank,
Gringotts,
man.
yeah.
God, that bank is so cool, man. Those animatronics that they have in there, nothing like it.
Yeah,
I've seen
it's
nothing
amazing.
like it.
It's an amazing experience. And then to top it all off, you have a fire-breathing dragon on top of this town, breathing fire on you.
So cool.
And that's just a great experience. That's one of the coolest things that I've been able to do. Just to be able to be a part of that, and I love what New Fantasyland's done and the changes there, and it's been great. Diagon Alley is an incredible experience too. Plus, we also got to do something, another bucket list item, because we're talking about things that we did last year, was we went to Vegas.
Went to Vegas? Yeah, you never, was that your first
Never been to Vegas.
Okay, yeah. We did some cool things. We ate, had some great food out there. Went to, not Iron Chef, Hell's Kitchen.
Him. Hell's Kitchen.
That guy. yeah. We ate at his rest. He wasn't there. I don't know what was going on with that.
I probably would remember that. He yells a lot.
Yeah. Gosh, drawing a blank on him. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Chef Gordon Ramsay. We ate at his place. That was pretty good. Yeah, and you like the noodle place there. Remember the noodle place
is amazing. Yeah,
that was pretty awesome. That big fish tank was cool.
Yeah, and he was making noodles there and cooking them, and then we got to go see Rock of Ages.
that was incredible.
that was quite an experience.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. We found a bourbon place there too.
We did, the Bourbon Room.
Yeah, the Bourbon Room.
The Bourbon Room. And then we got to see some of the really cool street shows that you don't even have to pay for anything. They have amazing with the water show.
The water show at not Caesars. That was at
the Mirage.
the Mirage. Yeah.
And then the
the volcano
show,
thing.
the volcano show.
Yeah, that was sweet. That was sweet. What a town, huh?
Yeah, it's a great place.
What a town.
I can see why people would go there and get lost.
And speaking of hotels, we actually opened a hotel this year, Cabana Bay.
We did, Cabana Bay.
Saw the Beach Boys.
That was
kind of cool.
That was a huge highlight. When they introduced the Beach Boys, I lost my mind. That was cool. That was awesome.
They sounded great. You know, after all these years, they're still sounding great. Speaking of sounding great, we saw Sister Hazel again. Big shout out.
Yeah, Sister Hazel's great. Yeah. We did a lot of really neat things, and we got to go on a Royal Caribbean. We did on the we did a sailing out of Tampa, which was neat.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. That's a great port town.
Yeah,
that's where
I'm from there.
You're from around there, so
it's one of my favorite ports.
That was kind of cool. Yeah, and so it was an easy port to get in and out of. The Brilliance we sailed on.
Yeah,
Brilliance of the Seas.
Yep.
And that was kind of cool. Loved that ship. Loved that one bar area that we're in with all the wood and the nautical thing that was kind of looked like an old wooden ship.
Yeah, it was cool. Comfortable. It was really nice.
Really nice.
You know, and we talked about the Magic before. The new adult areas in the Magic are
phenomenal,
incredible. Was it Keys?
Right.
Spent a lot of time at Keys, and I love their sports pub.
Yeah, O'Gill's.
It's just great.
O'Gill's. Yeah.
One of the coolest things was watching all the video footage you brought back from Brooks Lake Lodge.
Oh, yeah.
The tubing video is my favorite video to watch.
Video was awesome. All right, so lowlanders, right? So, you know, we live at sea level in Florida. I don't live on the beach, but I live in a beach town. So, you know, it is sea level. So, you know, you take a couple of, lowlanders like Leslie and I, and you put them in a tube behind a snowmobile, and you drag them up to the top of a mountain, and then you push them down, and then you drag them back up there. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, we had a blast. That was blast. Yeah, we had so much snow this year. Did I tell you guys, it snowed over 70 inches in the 5 days we were there. I mean, think about that. That's 6 feet of snow in 5 days. That's over a foot a day, man. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. We were getting stuck everywhere. There was so much powdery snow because it didn't have time to pack down. It was just coming down so fast and furious that it just was powder on top. And, you know, the snowmobiles just you know, just right in the snow. Unless you were like really good, like Skinner or Brian, you know, our guides, you know, and they're just, you know, they're literally, you know, putting their heads down in the snow. They're just tilting the snowmobile so far over and jumping off mountains and cliffs and, you know, side hilling and stuff. Really cool. Yeah, great snowmobile, and I think we should go back there for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what are some of the places we're going to next year?
Dude, I am so glad you asked. We're so stoked. For the first time ever, Disney Cruise Line is going to Norway. And we're going to be with them. Yes, that's right. To the land of Frozen. We're going to take you guys there. Yeah, it's going to be cold. We got to wear our big coats. But we're gonna fly over to Copenhagen, and we're gonna get on the Wonder. No, we're gonna get on the Magic. We're gonna go on a Disney ship. So I think it's the Magic. Yeah, it'll be the Magic. We're gonna get on the Magic, and we're gonna go. First, we're gonna do a Northern European cruise. We're going to St. Petersburg, Russia.
Nice.
We're going to do an overnight there.
That'd be cool.
It's going to be really cool. Then we're going to come back to Copenhagen. We're going to get off the ship, get right back on, and we're going to sail to Norway. We're going to do some Iceland. We're going to do some stuff all around in there. I don't know the exact itinerary, but you guys will be with us every step of the way, as you always are here on Travel with Rick. And if you want to join us, there's still time.
Yep.
But that's one of the places that we're going.
Right. And you're the other trip that you're taking them very jealous of. Is you're sailing on the Quantum of the Seas.
We are. Royal Caribbean's newest ship. We're going to be doing that in April out of New Jersey, and we're coming right back to Port Canaveral, which would be kind of cool. we have a port call in Port Canaveral, which is, you know, near the house, so it's kind of cool. So yeah, but the Quantum of the Seas, if you have not saw it, it is just incredible. Every stateroom has an exterior view.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? How, you ask, could an inside stateroom have an exterior view? They have huge screen TVs that actually project what you should be seeing outside. So, you know, just like Disney has magical portholes, they have magical balconies, which is pretty cool. And then they have that big snorkel thing on the top that you can actually go up like 300 feet or something above.
It's an observation thing. It just goes up a bazillion feet up
absolutely.
in the air.
We make stuff up here on Travel with Rick, if you hadn't noticed. I don't know how high it goes, so we just say it goes up a bazillion feet. So.
They're going to have robot bartenders. Some of the most amazing at-sea activities, like bumper cars.
How much do you tip a robot bartender?
I think it's a quarter of a cup of oil per cocktail. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to
I'm
ask.
sure they'll tell you.
I'll have to ask that, you know. And they've got some amazing internet, they say. So they're actually bringing internet to the ship now, which will be cool. So we can stay connected by social media to you guys.
Yeah, that'd be great. One of the other things is, do you remember when we were in Las Vegas and the last night they were there, they had this band. And it was an incredible band of some of the best musicians in Vegas.
Yeah.
And they get together.
They play like one night a week or something.
One night a week when they're off. They're amazing. Right. And that one night, they're going to somehow take that band and they're going to transmit it through the internet, and they're going to project it into one of the entertainment areas on the Quantum of the Sea. So you're going to see a live band in Las Vegas playing for you on the boat.
They had a great guitar player. They had an amazing horn section and an awesome singer.
Yeah,
you know,
drummer was
really
outstanding.
Great. Yeah, John's a drummer, so he notices the drummers for sure. But yeah, great band. And they're going to have that cool, remember that other thing we saw, that like guitar as big as the ship where the strings go over your head? So the guitar is as big as the whole room or the whole auditorium that you're in. And from the stage where the player is, who is playing the guitar, actually the strings go over the audience all the way to the back, so you feel the vibrations from the strings. It's just it's going to be amazing. It looked amazing. I can't wait to experience it. It's going to be really cool.
I am looking forward to seeing that video myself.
Right. And then as far as cruises go, we're going to do another cruise in October. We're going to fly out, go to spend a couple of days in Disneyland. We're going to go to San Diego, get on the ship. Again, will be the Wonder, and the Wonder is going to reposition from San Diego to Galveston, eastbound through the Panama Canal. So we're going to take you through the Panama Canal the other way. We've taken you western. Yep. Now we're going to take you eastern. Leslie's been wanting to do an eastbound Panama Canal. I don't think it's going to be any different. I think it's still the canal, but you know, she wants to do it. So if your wife wants to do an eastbound Panama Canal, you do an eastbound Panama Canal.
That's right.
And plus, we're sailing with friends, and that's in October. So if some of you friends want to join us, hey, ring me up, you know, drop me a note, let me know. We can get you hooked up. We can get you on that cruise, I assure you. So yeah, we're doing that. And here we're going back to Key West. Actually twice. You mentioned running, so middle of January, we're going down for the Key West Half Marathon.
Yep.
Running through Key West. Running by, not stopping in Sloppy Joe's.
That's weird.
But just a few days later, we're going back. And we'll definitely stop in Sloppy Joe's then.
Yeah,
and I imagine after the run, we're going to be doing, yeah, but 2 quick trips to Key West, not quick trips. First one, I'm going with Leslie, and we're going to do the half marathon. We'll bring you some video from that. But then the next week, John and I, and a special guest. You have to find out who's going with us. But we're taking one of our cohorts from our food and wine days down there to actually help me tell you all about what's going on at the, wait for it, it's going to be Legendary. Yeah, that's right. The Key West Food and Wine Festival. We're taking on the road to go to another food and wine festival. Doing the Key West Food and Wine Festival, where I hear you've got us all set up. Mark's going to be taking care of us down there.
Yeah, it's going to be outstanding. We're going to have a great time. They've got some amazing events, and our guide Mark, if you're watching, hello.
From the Lush Bar in Key West, which I can't wait to find out.
I can't wait to go visit there. And so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, you know, the tour that we're going to take, hopefully with Tim Glancy with the Margarita tour. Looking forward to that. So Key West is going to be a lot of fun. And you already kind of mentioned it a little bit about maybe going back to New Orleans.
Going back to New Orleans, yeah. I hear they're going to let us back in the city for another round of the wine and food experience in May. Actually, just before we head to Norway. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a busy month of May, you know, New Orleans and then off to Copenhagen. But yeah, we're definitely going to make that happen. I'm having the fried chicken at Willie Mae's this time.
Oh yeah,
and then definitely doing that.
And then we haven't really talked about it a lot. But you know what's happening in June of next year?
June of next year. Fill me in, bro.
It's a diamond anniversary of a place that we love very much.
Yeah, which we're not supposed to be talking about yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
well, it's after the holidays.
60-year anniversary of Disneyland is going to be going on. Yeah, and I understand we're going back out there for the Earmarked Conference, which will be kind of cool. And we'll definitely be bringing some video from that, you know, in October when we're out there. Is it October? Yeah, when we're out there for the crossing or the Panama Canal. So we'll do that. But long before that, speaking of cold weather, going back to Brooks Lake Lodge.
Oh, you are.
And this year,
I get to watch it.
Yeah, this year, dual cameras. Leslie's already said this year she wants her own camera. And, you know, usually the way it goes is our guide Skinner, actually Brian and Anthony are no longer there. We're really sad that we're going to be missing them, but they've moved on to another property. They're actually managing a property for a family out there now, and so they're no longer there. So our new guide's going to be Skinner. You guys have met Skinner before on here. He is the head wrangler out there in the summer, runs all the horses, and does the same thing with the snowmobiles in the wintertime. So he's going to be our guide, and usually the way it goes is our guide, and then me, and then Leslie. So you get to see a lot of footage from my perspective because I wear the camera on my helmet, so you get to see a lot of what I see. You don't get to see what Leslie sees, which is some of the funniest stuff out there because it's me falling off my snowmobile. So she's already said that she wants to capture that just for you guys. So yeah, we're going to make that happen for sure. And I'm going to get her own camera this year.
That's going to be great.
Dual cameras.
Oh, it's going to be Leslie Cam.
Yeah, Leslie Cam.
Leslie Cam, 2015.
Right. Right. Yeah. Not a lot of bloopers this year. You're going to be able to look for them for sure next year. I'm guarantee you it's going to be Rick fell off again. There he goes again. Boom. There he goes again. Yeah, I get stuck a lot. I fall off a lot. But you know, I have a lot of fun.
That's what's the most important. That fun is the best thing to have.
Fun's the best thing to have. Thank you, Arthur. That's awesome. Yeah, really cool. All right, so where else are we going? We've got a lot of. We got to apologize to Atlanta. We were supposed to go to Atlanta this year for the Food and Wine Festival. Maybe we'll make it up there. We'll see Bob and Mary maybe this year.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That, we don't have anything definitely planned, but Atlanta would be really cool to visit. Still trying to get to Memphis in May. I know we got a really busy May this year. or 2015. I doubt it's going to happen, but want to get to Memphis in May.
I'd love to go to Memphis. Memphis would be amazing.
Yeah, I got to look at doing that. There's so many great places that we want to visit. You know, we still want to do that wine train in California.
Yeah.
So maybe you write us and let us know what some of the what are some of your bucket list places. What are some of your suggestions for travel with Rick road trips? What else do we have planned for 2015 so far? I'm sure Leslie's going to be taking us on more races.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be running a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a lot next year. Yeah, I need to. As much as we eat on food, food
Bro,
and wine. And
I got to get back
man,
into training, but yeah,
I gotta keep running, man. I gotta keep running. All right, so I think that's a highlights. 2 trips to Key West, Norway, Northern Europe, eastbound Panama Canal, and lots of hotels. You know, John, I have a stack of hotel keys that thick in my desk just from this year.
does not shock me at all.
Yeah, this year. And of course, we're going to be bringing you lots of Disney stuff for sure. Lots of restaurants we want to bring you here. Just amazing places that we're so fortunate that we get to go, and we always like to bring you guys, you know, whenever we have the opportunity to. So lots of places that we're going to be going, lots of things that we're going to be doing. And of course, John, we're going to take them all, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take you with us.
Anything else? What are you looking forward to in 2015?
Oh my gosh!
I know you.
I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to the Key West Food and Wine Festival. Definitely going back to New Orleans.
Yeah, got a cool place to stay. Really looking forward to staying at Casa de Mango. That's going to be cool.
That's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of things that that we can look forward to. But you know, honestly, I'm looking forward to just hanging out with you and doing some really fun stuff. Looking forward to Food and Wine next year. Flower and Garden's coming.
31 days of Food and Wine. Yeah, Flower and Garden's going to be good. I hope they bring the Food and Wine back to Flower and Garden.
They are.
Again.
I know they are, and that'll be a lot of fun. And
they will.
And you know,
and we're going to be taking all these guys with us. You know, we're going to be doing it over on social media. We're going to keep up with our Facebook. You guys keep hitting us up over there on Facebook, of course, on YouTube, on iTunes, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest. We got to get on Pinterest more. We don't do a lot on Pinterest, but yeah, we got to do that. But Instagram, love seeing you guys over there. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Watch us on YouTube. Follow us on the blog. Make sure you give us your email address. You know, if you haven't up there in the corner, drop your email address in there. That way you won't miss a thing. You know, you'll get an email every time we post something new on the blog. So another new thing we did this year, started writing some articles about places we've been, things
and I think they've been great.
Yeah, they've been okay. You know, I got to work on my writing skills a little bit. You read them, let me know what you think. All right, anything else?
No, I think we're good, man. That's a full year this year. Probably be a full year next year. A lot of fun. And I'm very privileged that I get to help bring a lot of that to you guys. So.
Big thanks. You guys give John a big shout out in the comments. He does so much hard work putting this thing all together, you know, editing out our bloopers that you'll get to see a few of in a minute. John said we didn't have that many bloopers this year. I guess we're getting better at this after a few years, you know.
Yeah, we're more strategic when we press play.
We've got a lot of episodes now, man. We really do. We've got there's some pretty good stuff back there.
Yeah, you know? There is. And you know, it's you know, you and all the usual suspects are just great, and you guys make it easy to edit.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of fun.
Honestly, we wouldn't be able to do anything without a wonderful, without these guys, but without a very generous grant.
Yeah, right.
From Leslie.
I see where you're going.
And Kingdom Magic Vacations.
That's right. Yeah, big shout out to Kingdom Magic. Hey, that's our real job. Both of us, really. We both work there, and that's really what makes all of this possible. You know, we joke about the generous grant from Leslie, and it's true. You know, she pretty much gives me carte blanche to, if we say, hey, let's go to Norway, we make it happen. You know, if I want to go to Key West for Food and Wine Festival, she's so supportive. So yeah, big shout out to her and a big thanks. And a big thanks for all of our Kingdom Magic customers and friends over there as well, because it is you guys trusting us to plan your travel, which makes that thing happen, which makes this thing happen. So it's a great relationship that we have here, and we value it and we appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys for watching, because hey, if you guys didn't watch, there'd be no reason to do this, would there? Well, yeah, we'd still go do it anyway. Yeah, we would. I'd still turn the camera on and fall off the snowmobile just because, heck, man, it's fun.
That's right. Somebody on YouTube will watch it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Put an idiot on a snowmobile and fall off. Somebody will watch you on YouTube for sure. All right, guys. Well, that's our year in review. Thanks again for watching. We really appreciate it, John. Thanks for all you do to make it happen.
My pleasure.
It's
Thank
fun
you.
traveling with you. Guys, it's fun traveling with you. I hope to see you right back here next week and all through 2015. It's going to be a blast. We look forward to seeing you. So long, everybody. All right, it's details, man. It's when you give me too many details to talk about. That's what I know. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Food and Wine 2014.
So we're doing Germany first.
We're doing Germany first.
And we'll let our beer get warm.
Yeah, we'll let her. So we're here. Sorry, we could have done the beer first, but it just would have been weird. Then our food would have got cold. So here we go. All right. Which one's the pairing?
Germany.
This one's the pairing.
Should we bring this in?
Yeah. So that's the pairing.
And that goes with what?
That's
this?
the drier
That
one.
goes,
and
yeah,
that's
that
the
goes with
sweeter
this.
one.
Here's your cheat sheet.
Yeah, right. And it doesn't tell
How
what
do
the
you say it,
pairings
Amanda?
are.
Just moving it around. It's like a shell game. It's totally like a shell game.
Well, the Riesling Spätzle.
Which one's the pairing?
No, we didn't get that one. We have the Osleys.
1, 2, 3. Did I stand up too much for you?
No, you're fine.
All right, cool. 1, 2. Ready? Look at them.
Could you possibly tell him again? He wasn't listening.
No, absolutely not.
They're new. They need to hear it.
I am not a house elf. I do not perform duties ill-befitting the dignity of my race.
Please? Pretty please?
I'm worthy.
You good?
I'm good.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
T-shirt, man.
T-shirts
Chill.
are good. I love
All right.
T-shirts.
Go.
Go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome to the Walt Disney World Orphan. Sorry. He needs a backup, fam. I'm telling you, this stuff is off the hook. So good, right? So now what we gotta do is find some more Prosecco to go with this, and we'll be doing some good stuff. What's up? Nothing. Kilimanjaro Safaris, Kilimanjaro Safaris. Yeah, you love that.
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
All right. Yeah.
And we got to, I have to edit this. I totally drew a blank.
We don't edit on Travel with
I mean, you don't edit.
What were you gonna think about?
It's all right.
I drew a blank and I kept on going though.
Yeah.
I covered mine up
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry.
because I knew you wouldn't edit for me, man. So
Yeah, I edit you all the time. I'm not editing this out. No, I'm kidding.
When it's time to plan your next vacation, you need the experience of someone who can help you make the best decision for your vacation dollars. With over 18 years of experience, Kingdom Magic Vacations can help you plan your next trip to incredible destinations like Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusive destinations. Our team of travel planners are with you every step of the way. All you have to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. We do all the work. Call 866-972-6244 or visit kingdommagic.com to start planning your vacation today.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching our show this week. We're here at Universal Orlando's City Walk. That's Jimmy Buffett's restaurant right there, Margaritaville, and that's his plane, the Hemisphere Dancer. One of my favorite places every time that we come to Universal Orlando is to come down to Margaritaville, check out what's going on here. Listen, we wanted to remind you, drop your email address up there in our box. That way you'll be included on our stream. Every time we post something new on the blog, you'll be the first to know about it, and you won't miss a thing here on Travel with Rick. If you really want to know what's going on with us, check us out over on Facebook, facebook.com/travelwithrick. There we post our question of the week, we tell you where we're going, talk about where we've been, and you can connect with more Travel with Rick friends over there as well. And if you're on YouTube or iTunes, yeah, we have a channel for you over there as well, so check that out. And you never know where we're going to be next week. So we could be right here in Universal Orlando, or we could be around the world. So you'll want to check back right here next week, find out where we're going to be. So long, everybody.